Hey, what's going on, guys? I am the Iron Knight. So, funny thing is, riding this whole entire time, thought I had my mic on, thought I had my camera on recording, but it was just on, it was not recording. So, everything I just said, you guys already missed, so let's repeat myself, I guess. So, the way I came with the name Iron Knight is, well, I ride an iron, of course, and just recently I bought a jacket. It's called a lane splitter by Street and Steel. It's like a convertible jacket, so you get the option of wearing it as both with the sweater and the vest, or you can take the sweater off, wear it as a vest, or vice versa, whatever you want to do. It does have armor in it. It has elbow, shoulder, and spine pads. When I put it on, I was like, man, this is different, you know? Like, I feel the weight of it. It's not super heavy, probably like 5 pounds if anything. But I mean, it's not super bad. When I put it on, I was like, I kind of feel like a knight. I was like telling my wife when we're outside, we were watching this show called The Last Kingdom, and in that show they wear a lot of armor, and it's kind of like, it's like about Vikings, I believe, and stuff like that. So they always ride horses and suited up in their armor and all this stuff, and I was like, I kind of feel like a knight. I don't have a horse, but this is close enough. This is Pegasus. I'm just kidding, but no, it's pretty close to what it is, I believe. I don't really know. I've never rode a horse. Don't have a horse. I have my bike. But yeah, so the Iron Knight. That's how it came along. I tried all these other names. I couldn't figure it out. YouTube, just there's too many like other names I thought of that's already on YouTube, or like different ways, like peers, dots, slashes, all that stuff, you know. So Iron Knight seems simple, seems easy. So my moto vlogs, what's this gonna be about? It's just kind of an adventure of everything. A little bit of talking, a little bit of riding, a little bit of all these people cut me off when I ride. I live in Reno, been riding since last year. Been riding since last year of June or July. That's when I got my bike. It's the 2020. I said that in the previous video. And last year I wanted to start doing moto vlogging, but I feel like I just wasn't ready for it, just because I was more focused on paying attention to riding rather than riding and talking. It's a different experience. So yesterday I rode. I didn't have my mic on yet on my helmet. I was trying to figure out how to do that. So I did it this morning. I got it all settled out. I think it's good. We'll tell by the video however it comes out. And yeah, so like I said, last year I just was not prepared for it at all. Just because I'm trying to like better my skills. I took the MSF course with my wife and my father-in-law, so we all did that together. My wife is still pretty new to riding, so you'll see her in a couple of the videos, probably my father-in-law as well. He has a bunch of experience of riding. He rides a 1200 custom. My wife rides a Honda Rebel 250. And I mean, they're pretty great bikes. Like, I love my bike. It's perfect for the city. Highway miles, I rode on the highway a couple times. Still getting used to it. It's kind of sketchy a bit, you know, just because I'm still new to it. Like, all the wind that smacks you right in the chest. But yeah, it's different. Man, oh man, when I first started riding, it's cool, guys. Like, my first few days out on the street, it's just like a blast, you know. It's a different feeling when you ride versus when you drive. I think you get like more respect from riders. Every driver hates you. They all try to hit you. That's their mission in life, is ride like you're invisible, because they will try to kill you. So there might be some road rage in these videos, possibly. Not me, maybe. If someone cuts me off, I don't know. I can't promise nothing. Some mumbo jumbo talk here and there, some random talks, probably losing my train of thought because I am trying to concentrate on writing as well. Like I said, this is gonna be like my second video, and I mean, first video's, it's not good, but it's not great. I mean, it's not bad. it's all right, you know, and they'll get better with the time. And yeah, you gotta focus. There's a lot of people that just likes to walk across the street over here. If you guys didn't know, I live in Reno, Nevada, biggest little city in the world. A lot of shitty drivers here, bad drivers, a lot of bad drivers. I cuss a lot, so I'm trying not to, because you know, when I get to a monetized level, I don't want to get demonetized for that. So yeah. So we're just on my way to work right now. I mean, I don't really work that far. I mean, according to other cities and stuff like that, I mean, I work fairly kind of close in a way. I mean, according to Reno, when you live in Reno, I mean, it's kind of far away. But that's the reason I took the street today, because if I took the highway, I would have been there already. I don't know how it is riding with the mic so far, so I took the streets a bit more calmer. I don't know if they're gonna get a bunch of wind inside the helmet or not. So yeah, this is my downtown, guys. Look at this, such beauty, and that's all right. It is what it is. It is what it is, you know. So yeah, my gear, the gear that I use riding with a Shoei RFSR helmet. I have the Gopro Hero 4 mounted with a Amazon bracket for the helmet mount. Also a Amazon mic. Seems like it's pretty good quality. I messed around with it in the house a bit. It seemed like it did pretty good. So it catches a lot, so hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm yelling. The jacket that I'm riding with, like I said, is the Lane Splitter Speed Street and Seal, or Speed and Strength. I don't know. It's one of those. I got a cycle gear, a pretty good price at like $169. I mean, that was for a first jacket. Perfect for like spring and summer weather, I would probably say. Let's go this way. Oh, check out the Samurai. Yeah, so perfect for that type of weather. I rode it a couple times in the morning. As long as you have a long sleeve on the bottom, you're pretty good. It's not so bad. Because it has like sweater material on the side, I guess. But it's not bad though. Pretty good. Like right now, it's actually perfect weather. I don't know what the temperature is outside, but it's perfect. Just wearing jeans, just regular jeans, and my Vans. No riding boots right now. I'll probably get those later. I mean, for city wise, I mean, it's whatever. I used to ride with some boots, but I mess those up by shifting all the time, you know. So tore those up, and it's just time to get riding boots later. I already know which ones I'm gonna get. And glove wise, I use Sadaki, whatever. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what they're called. There's something like that. And I originally got these gloves because I thought it was gonna be for more colder weather. So I got other gloves for cold weather though. So I got these gloves. Man, this guy is walking so slow. That's cool though. This is real for you guys. My morning adventures. And on my helmets, I have the gold chromatic visor. It's like that gold shiny, the shiny gold stuff. I wanted this visor for like ever. Every time I go to any of the places, they want me to order it, and I was like, I don't feel like ordering it now. I'll just wait till you guys get it. Oh, but when I got my my jacket, they happened to have it in stock. They had like a bunch of them in stock, and this was the one I wanted, so I got it. And it's a lot better than all the other ones, at least. That I think. Like the ones I have, at least. A lot better than the ones I have. Because the ones I have are not that great. I mean, they're good, I have a clear one. Obviously it protects your face. You can see perfectly clear. With sunlight it sucks. I have also the light smoke one, which is nice, but I wanted something that no one could really see inside because I wear prescription glasses and, well, that really has nothing to do with it, but I wear glasses and I just don't want no one to see my face, so I did that. Not like I'm hiding anything or anything like that, in a way, I guess. Just don't want no one to see my face, so I got this one and it works way better than the other one, especially with the sunlight. Man, the sunlight. You ever just ride into the sun? Directly into the sun. That happens like all the time. But I like this one. This is a pretty good one. Man, oh man. It must be a Friday. Man, oh man. So there's something on my visor on the corner of it. I can see it. It's dirty. Or it's my glasses. I don't know. I think it's dirty. I think I hit a bug or some shit. Yep, it's dirty. It is dirty. Need to clean it. And since I said earlier, I don't work that far, I'm gonna take the street home again, just for kind of like a longer video. If I take the highway, it only takes me like 5 minutes to get home, so it's not that bad. Man, I remember my first time when I went on the highway. That was the scariest stuff ever. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I got on the highway, get off the highway, like the first exit. Getting a lot better, getting more used to it than, I mean, the first few times going on there. The only thing is different is just getting pounded in the chest by all the wind. Because my little cafe fairing on here that came with the bike, I feel like it's just more style, doesn't do anything at all. Cruising on the street, I mean, it's not bad. You don't really go that fast. I mean, I think here the fastest you do go on the street is maybe 50. I mean, speed limit wise, you know. And then once you get on the highway, I mean, it's about 65 here, so I mean, it's really not that fast at all. But you do get like the added wind, especially when there's a semi truck or something like that. It's pretty it's different. They give you when you pass the semi truck, you ride along on the semi truck, you can feel the extra wind that's thrown at you. Luckily, I mean, my bike's not like super light. It's not super heavy. I think it only weighs about 560, 70, something like that. I mean, so it got a good amount of weight to it. It's not crazy heavy or anything like that. So, but I mean, my wife's on a Rebel. I mean, when you ride that one, I feel like it only weighs like 2 something, probably like 230 or 300 maybe the most. And that one, I feel like you can really feel the wind. But I mean, they're the smaller bikes. I mean, that does make sense. So yeah, let's see. Construction. Here in Nevada, Reno, that's all we have is a bunch of construction, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Which makes the highway really crappy. Because all the construction they're doing, they're like widening it out and stuff like that, so it is not the best. Like on our streets, you'd assume they would smoothen these streets out, but they haven't. Sorry, there's no image stabilization on my camera. It's just kind of, it is what it is. What you get, you know. Get a lot of bumps, it's because of that. And yeah, my bike is all stock. Other than what I've done to it is I've added a Low Bro Customs tall sissy bar. I've also added a Mustang vintage pillion that aligns up pretty perfect with the stock OEM cafe style seat. I've also added passenger pegs so my wife can ride with me, and I have added just a little bag. I mean, it's a little leather bag. I used to run it in the front, but now I actually put on my sissy bar in the back, and it acts like my little trunk.